Mom cat found nurturing abandoned kittens isn't actually a mother at all. Bloomfield, New Jersey's Homeless Animal Adoption League doesn't typically go on street rescue missions. More often than not, they're called into people's homes so they can help animals who are living in horrific conditions. When they recently received a call about a family of cats that had been abandoned on the side of the road in East Orange, though, they decided they had to take a look. They were nearby after all. By the time they arrived at the scene, it had started raining. Knowing that time was of the essence, they quickly scooped up the mother cat and her 6 kittens. However, when the veterinarian team examined the little feline family back at the shelter, they were in for a huge surprise. Whenever animal rescuers are called to the scene of an animal who's in need of their assistance, they must be prepared for practically anything to happen. This is only heightened when there are multiple animals struggling to survive. So that's exactly why the team at the Homeless Animal Adoption League in Bloomfield, New Jersey sprung into action when they received an urgent call recently. Several kittens had been abandoned in a laundry basket on the side of the road in the neighboring town of East Orange, and the rescuers knew they had no time to waste. Even though the organization didn't usually perform street rescues, they decided it would be best to take a look since the cats were close by. Sure enough, when they arrived to the scene, they found the basket sitting on the curb. What they didn't expect, though, was what they discovered next. Inside the basket, they identified a mother cat and her 6 teeny kittens. The rescuers said it was as if she recognized that they were there to help her and her family. Something in her expression made them feel that she knew she'd need help in order to survive her ordeal. The team quickly brought the little feline family back to the shelter, where they fed and washed them as soon as they could. The veterinarian gave the kittens a thorough examination to make sure they were all in good health. The next day, it was time for the mother cat's checkup. That's when things took a wild turn. That's when the veterinary team discovered something very unexpected about the mother cat, who was keeping a close eye on the box filled with adorable little kittens all that time. The sudden revelation was more than shocking to the staff. The mother of the litter was actually a male. The shelter workers speculated that he may have been the father or a brother cat from another litter, but there was no way of proving that at first glance. In fact, he could just as easily have been a random male who came across the little kittens and decided to keep them company. No matter his actual relationship to the kittens, the male cat stepped up into the role of surrogate mom with such aplomb that the shelter workers named him Mrs. Doubtfire. The name was fitting since he'd fulfilled both parental roles. Thankfully, Mrs. Doubtfire and his kitten family were determined to be in good health, meaning they'll all be looking for new homes. Hopefully, the kittens' future owners look after them the way Mrs. Doubtfire did. He sure set an example that would make anyone proud. And that's exactly what you would expect from a rescue cat who went by Mrs. Doubtfire. Let's just hope that these kittens are treated much better than their previous owner, and they find people who can provide them with loving forever homes too. What an unexpected surprise and a great origin story. Male cats have a reputation for being aggressive, especially towards tiny kittens. Did you ever think that Mrs. Doubtfire could exist in feline form like this?